Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I've not been able to post for a bit. Um, I am so sorry about that. I really need all of your help to please get me 1000 subscribers so that I can start posting um, with my live streaming. Currently, I'm finding it extremely difficult. I am making this recording on my laptop and then I will try to upload it. But this I will not be able to do very often, so I really need your support. For all my viewers, old and new, you're most welcome. Today what I am doing is making short storylines about individual templates, and currently what we are looking at is if you or your partner, your sacred connection, your true love, your divine partner, either one of you or both of you are in a karmic situation, be it marriage or with a parent or in any other karmic situation, which essentially mean there are lessons, debts, things to be achieved, accomplished, and the courage found to be able to break those shackles and to walk away regardless of fears of offending someone, of um, of being single, of being alone, of uh, disappointing parents, of going against societal norms. So this is the reading for anyone who is in a karmic situation. You're going to see the storyline, and for this, how it works is figure out where you're at on the storyline, and this is how it's going to be progressing. Alright, so the first card is Nine of Pentacles. And I do apologize in case the volume is not up to the mark. I'm using this which I'm not very familiar with. So I think I have raised the audio levels, I'm not sure. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, one of the first things those in the karmic situations were working on was to regain the sense of self, of their individuality, and working towards becoming self-sufficient, self-reliant, independent, financially, emotionally, mentally, get out of codependencies, get out of conditionings, get out of baggages from the past, from your childhood, do a lot of healing work. All right, allow certain changes in your life to take place so that you could reach this space of independence. And yes, this is the card of being single. So marriage made by humans is very different from marriage as is intended in the sacred connection. I don't know how to say that. I'll just be myself as I'm. Single does also mean how you feel inside. It has nothing to do with what's on paper technically. Okay, all of that does take away a lot of complications, so on and so forth. Now, what was preventing was not allowing the proper healing to take place, being caught up in too many thoughts, worries, fears, anxieties, letting the demons win, sleepless nights and tossing and turning and not getting enough peace of mind, being too much in your head is what was preventing you from allowing these changes for cycles to close out, to take place, so that you could then come into the space of being very confident, being in your self-love, in your power, being self-empowered. Okay, now after you gain the sense and you come into this energy of Nine of Pentacles is when Three of Pentacles happens. There is already a little bit of work that has already been done in the cards of Three of Pentacles, which is being clarified. Oh my god, with another three. um what I'm trying to say is, this is a person you have known, you had a kind of relationship with, but then it came to a grinding halt, or it continued in a very dysfunctional way, in a very unhealthy way, and that got you stagnant and going around and round in very toxic cycles, feeling like you're receiving only breadcrumbs, and which led to a lot of unhappiness. But now, when you clear your energies, you come into the Nine of Pentacles, you and your divine partner, is when you can restart working on rebuilding and finishing this foundation, giving it proper shape, allowing things to start moving forward, coming together in reunion. And of course, with the two threes, it does indicate three party. Now, with the Knight of Cups. Although it did flip out in a certain way, I'm being guided to keep it upright. There is going to be, I feel, some kind of a communication, expression of love. Star card, for me, this is about destiny intervening and making things kind of happen, but this is only after you've allowed your healing to take place. um okay, it is very important that the feminine energy within you, within the female and the male, whoever you might be, you can be a male, you can be a female, but the feminine inside of you has to be feeling grounded, has to be feeling financially, mentally secure and confident, nurturing, generous, forgiving. All of that, it has come out in the reverse. This is required, this still needs some work. And then there is the Four of Cup, the cup of divine love, the Ace of Cup, which has been brought into and again, and whoever is the one who has been ignoring it, has seen it, knows it, they know this is a very important connection, this is divine. Even if they don't know the terminologies, they know this is deeper, this is more meaningful than anything they've experienced before, but they've chosen not to pick that up. They've chosen to stay in their accustomed space, in wherever they were before for various reasons. And now there is, with the Star card as well as the Pegasus, that there is a divine intervention that will take place after this step. After that, what happens? The King of Cups, the masculine energy, becomes the epitome of love. And although there are few people who do say that he's not great with expressing himself, I totally feel the opposite way. I feel everything about the King of Cups speaks and expresses love, emotions. His actions speak louder than words. Okay, he, I'm using the term he because we are talking about the energy of divine masculine, not necessarily gender. The masculine energy will reach after this certain work, coming into this space of wanting to work together, be a team player with the divine feminines, and start building and wanting to build together, be willing to put in the work, coming in his full element, having embraced his emotions which have frightened him to death so far, something that has taken him forever. This Knight of Pentacles has been tormenting those in divine connections for almost 2 years. Is that slow? But it's that particular as well, that has kind of made people feel this wish is never going to come true, but it is. For that, he just has to come into his element of being the King of Cups, embrace, accept the fact. It's like turning your back towards the sun will not convert the day into night. You cannot turn away from the truth once the sun has shone on it. There is illumination. If you just face the truth, you are allowing in healing, happiness, prosperity, growth of all kinds to enter into your life. And this also kind of tells me that July and August may be very significant for this space, this group of people, in letting go of mental conflict, arguments, being afraid of gossip or what others will think and speak about them, letting go of this, coming into again this independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient energy, this energy of feeling prosperous, of feeling a glow in your own power, of being in self-love, self-empowerment. And what will that lead to? It's already come out. The sun. True happiness, true growth, true prosperity, abundance, clarity, all the wonderful things. Our entire solar system is revolving around the sun. Like that, right? The end of juggling, of trying to make ends meet even financially. A lot of people in divine connections are suffering financially because they're not being able to be in this energy, and they're blocking it. It is very correlated, your love life with your financial prosperity. And there's another reason as well, which I will make a separate video on. And what is blocking is kind of not using the tools you have within you, not manifesting, not maybe just being so dejected and so hopeless. You've kind of given up and just saying whatever. That has kind of kept everything in a state of stagnancy. And what is being said is use the feminine energy of creativity, of nurturing, of birthing. Manifest. Allow things to come to you. Open your hands to receive the highest energy. One more, please. Listen to your intuition in the Empress energy. The divine feminine's time to rise up is also coming around July and August, and she is going to, her energy even on the entire planet Earth, of intuition, of growth, of expansion, of harvest time, all of that is going to be coming up as soon as we are clearing. The way you are going to have to use this reading is to see where you and your partner is at currently, and see what you need to still do. Alright, and after this is the Page of Pentacles. This is like the apology, the acceptance, the offer, which may appear a little simple and small because there's still a bit of ego involved. There's a bit of vanity and pride that is stopping them from expressing fully. Ouch. I don't want to hit any key. But what that apology is going to do is assist both to put down a whole burden, a baggage, a heaviness that has been kind of giving people shoulder pain and back pain, not understanding, and all kind of affirmations also kind of not really helping. It keeps coming back. Is something to do with this connection, the need to clear the air is very essential. The need to hear and speak the truth, even if it is harsh, get it out of the way so that the healing can begin. This again has come out upside down. The expression of emotion, no matter how small, has to take place. And yes, so that justice can prevail and there can be a restoration, these two can be brought together, there can be a balance in the situation. Oops, this way too many. Yeah. Letting go of the karmic ties, the codependencies, the addictions. The addictions can be of anything, and that has to be gone. And a card just slipped and fell down, and it is the Knight of Pentacles. To stop being so up in your head about money, 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 materialism, you know, in that energy is what is kept keeping them in this devil energy, keeping them so shackled and feeling of being trapped. And that has, that stagnancy, the mental conflict has gone on, staying in shadow, lying, and not even acknowledging true feelings to themselves. Be it divine masculine or feminine, we mirror each other one way or another, so instead of just allocating blame, both need to, and they are doing it. And the destiny and divine intervention is really assisting the forward movement. The energies were pretty stagnant for quite a few months. I didn't feel guided, and for last few days I have been feeling guided to now check has there been any forward movement. And I'm very pleasantly surprised to see indeed there is forward movement finally taking place, and it is awesome. Okay, so I there is another reading for those in separation and no communication, and you can watch that as well, as a continuation or as an extension or as another reading that may also be applicable to you if that is your situation. Yeah, there's a lot of still healing to be done. The pain of this three-party situation or four-party situation that led to a lot of heartbreak, lot of mental anguish and pain, that has still a little work to be done. With that, I again request you to please hit subscribe and to help me by spreading my channel on various platforms, or requesting your friends and other people to please subscribe. If you haven't checked out my other channel where I post a lot of information based videos, currently I am uploading two of my workshop content which I had done a couple of I think 1.5 years ago. One is on the spiritual toolkits, and one is based on ascension, which can explain to you and simplify for you what exactly may be going on. And it's very, very relevant for twin flames especially, and anyone who thinks they're on any form of divine connection and who are light workers, star seeds, any and all of that. So please do check it out and subscribe there as well. Please do like, share, comment, and I love you all. I'm so grateful to have you. God bless you. Love and light. This is Nikita.